Back with another video. This video, I'm going to talk a little town business. Being that it's still going down in Oakland. It still goes down. Good and bad. But we're going to talk a little town business. And a lot of changes, although a lot of changes has been happening. Some natural and some forced. But regardless, we're going to still keep our culture intact. Our city culture intact. You know, with that being said, I just realized, y'all, they closed down the Walgreens on High Street, off High Street. Now, everybody from Oakland, if you was raised in Oakland, you know that Walgreens right off the freeway 580 on High Street. It's been there for years and years, as long as I can remember. Right off 580. And another thing, Oakland is, we got two main freeways, 580 and 880. And depending on where you live, you either grew up using one or the other mostly. See, for me, I'm a 580 baby, so you know I'm used to seeing that Walgreens all the time. And depending on where you from in the town, it's either or. And of course you use both, but again, wherever you stayed at, that's gonna be the one you off and on most of the time. And that Walgreens, that's a town monument, if you ask me. Everybody know that Walgreens, that's town business. So they probably gonna throw some condos or some shit up there. Who knows? We already know, part of the gentrification. But yeah, that's one of the things. Same with the bus lines. Being that I'm 580 baby. I'm know the 57, the 58, 40, the 43, 40L, what, the 8 deuce, the 7 deuce, what else? There's a lot of other bus lines. The 14, definitely can't forget the 14. But it's a lot of, depending on where you at, you gonna know them certain bus lines. And that's like the AC mob of my generation, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it feels good to be from the town, man. We hold our own out here in Oakland. You see, we trendsetters, and right now is the time to really start locking in and networking with each other. You know, aside from the street to turf politics, but certain things we got to put first to make sure we represent it not only properly, but our culture intact. You know, one of the most notable things, we don't bang out here. Ain't no Crips and Bloods, and I see that fact is catching steam now. Now a lot of people speaking on it now, and that's good, I guess, for now. And as long as they know and say where they got it from, ain't no problem. But that's just one of the things, man, about the town, the Bay Area, period, but especially the town, man. We definitely keep it pushing, and again, we hold our own. Everybody know about Oakland, you know, home of the Panthers, land of the bosses, pimps, players, hustlers, gangsters, and all that. You know, rich and famous and the broken, dangerous. You know, it's all kind of people in Oakland. It's a lot of good and bad. It ain't just the street stuff that's significant about this city, but that's another topic. But yeah, what else going on? Let's speak on some more town business on another note. I think they caught one of the people alleged in the murder of Too Short brother, Wayne Shaw, RIP. So we gonna see what happens as far as that. And Schultz, see the thing about Schultz, man, Schultz been putting on for the town for years. You know, Schultz then came a long way, man. Schultz, it's an interesting story. Matter of fact, let me speak a little bit about Schultz, being that he been representing for Oakland all his life. And it's crazy because when I go somewhere abroad or even in jail, when you meet other people from other places, and you tell them you from Oakland, you from the town, first thing they say is, "Do you know Too Short?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know Show. You know, Oakland, a big ass city, but I don't know Show." But I just thought that funny. Like Show, I'm talking about way back then when I was in elementary school. Show already had a name for itself out here. Just rapping it, representing Oakland, putting Oakland on the map. I remember when I transferred from Frick to Bret Hart, it was a white boy up there. All he slapped was Show. He ain't slapped no other rap music. That was too black for him. But Show, he slapped that Show. And of course, you know, he liked the way Show talked about them women and girls. And he liked Show spitting that game. But I just thought that was hella odd. Cause you know I'm young. This is my first time. I'm like, damn, you listening to Too Short? Like, damn, you really like Show. You understand? So, Show again, man. Show been putting on for the town. Definitely give Show his props, man. And another interesting thing about Show, so you got to think back then, this is before the whole social media age, but it was still like, for instance, you had tabloids like newspapers, magazines, and that's no different than these blog sites. But anyway, Show didn't have to, how should I put it, redeem itself more than once from just the whole social media. I'm just gonna put it like that, the streets, regarding just whether he fell off or not. So let me break it down, because I remember back then I was a youngster in the 80s, and for a minute it was word out that Show, and even back then again Show was popping already, and it was word that, you know, he fell off, he getting high and all that, you know, that was the talk on the street for a little bit. Then Show dropped I Ain't Tripping. That was like ether, you know. Show dropped that, and okay, everybody was back, because again, no different than now. They love you, they hate you, they love you again, and they hate you again. So, bam, everybody, okay, I ain't gonna say everybody was back fucking with Show. I'm gonna put it like that, because it was talk Show. Drop that. That was like ether. Like, hold on, I ain't fell off. Like, man, but I ain't tripping on the talk or whatever. So, fast forward to when he getting into it with Yuck Mouth, Drew, CNH, and all them. He drops That's Why. And that was again another kind of bam. And it ain't even necessarily about him battling with certain artists. It's just him killing the notion that he fell off, or that the town ain't don't love him no more. So that's one good interesting thing about Show. Again, man, Show done came a long way, man. He done sacrificed for the town. And just like longevity, just like that song with him and Face. Show didn't put it down, man. So, you know, I give Show his props and his salute on that hype, you know. But that's town business, man, and that's a good example. But Show did came a long way though. But for real, for real. Yeah, I believe Show is like the first Oakland mainstream rapper, I believe. The Hammer, of course, is the biggest. But Show, he was definitely the first, the original. Hammer definitely was the biggest. And it's funny, on another note, since I'm talking Oakland Oakland rappers, Hammer, he was the first to get endorsements and everything. And I remember everybody used to try to talk bad about Hammer, trying to say he sold out. And now that's what everybody trying to do now. That's what every artist trying to do, get these contracts and lock in and go mainstream pretty much. And I don't mean by mainstream, yeah, mainstream, regardless of how, I ain't saying as far as jeopardizing your artwork or material, but you still trying to go mainstream. You're trying to get certain deals. And back then, people used to try to frown on that. But yeah, Hammer was the first, man. That's just some Motown biz, man. Shout out to Hammer, man. Shout out to Show, man. And everybody else that didn't put it down for the city of Oakland. You understand? So, yeah, it is what it is, man. And again, man, we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep this culture intact, regardless of the gentrification. And it's time to lock in and network. But I'm gonna be back at y'all, man. It's Bad News Brown breaking it down one time. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm out.